must be longer than that.
I'm gonna I'm gonna start the recording because Graham is like, get to work, bitches.
I am sorry. I've been looking.
We're over here running through the 418 wildflowers, telling each other past gaming stories. It's beautiful.
Actually, I'm Graham and it's game time.
That is exactly what I sound like.
You completely missed out.
Actually,
the cat and the amnesiac getting blissed out and me getting pissed off at them.
Guys, I'm not even joking. I was listening to the last episode in 2 times speed.
Oh, okay.
It's the vibe.
You know,
it might be the same kind of high we were.
It might be more interesting then, because as it was sort of a boring stoner trip, you know?
It was like super quick. It was like Vaughn and Riarka are super high and they're running around. And I was like, this is very
They were swimming through the grass. There was a backstroke, the freestyle, kind of a breaststroke type thing.
That is so funny.
They were fingertip poking, pointing at each other, and raspberrying.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Mage handing to troll people.
Failed, board save.
Yeah.
Nice, you actually gave me art for those herbs I gathered, I see.
You like that?
Nice.
Oh, those are so pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. Like all multicolored.
Some of your TPK crew have new art.
Wait, my tortoise corpse says it's 450 pounds. Is that?
It is.
Is that right? Oh my god.
We piled it on Tortugan.
You put it on Tortugan, yeah.
Okay.
Tortugan.
Have nicknamed him Vaughn the Third.
Tortugan.
If he gets 2 more, it's just gonna. If he gets 2 more pets, it's just gonna be VV.
Yep, perfect. Vaughn, keep adopting things.
God, what?
¡Vamanos, el Tortugan!
You notice, Vaughn, that the sword has never really loved anything as much as she loves Tortugan.
I love her enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did the accent come from?
Do you want like an away from home scabbard on the side of Tortugan? Do you want me to, like, you can hang out there?
Literally.
Yeah. I'll do that for you. I'll meet you there, my friend.
If it could talk, yes, totally. But nah.
I don't love that answer, but I'm not gonna chase it down. What's this?
Look, Tortugan is incredible. You'll see.
Is that thing intelligent? Does that thing have thoughts? Or it's a construct, right? I got a little knowledge engineering.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah, like the way that an elevator has thoughts after you push the buttons. I mean, what's an elevator? Imagine Vaughn came up with a in-universe analogy like that.
Imagine if he invented elevators.
Yeah, Elevoners.
It can walk. It understands how to lock into place.
Triple 11 labs. Bing, 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 bing. Slot machine spitting out quarters.
Shit.
Yeah. Owlbear's new art is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I am, yeah.
He is absolutely a mountain of a man that he always should have been. Covered in owl and bird and feather themed tattoos, wearing feathers, and wearing little owl skull talismans all over him, with his long black braid and his face tattoo of black, like, tears around his eyes to make his eyes look more owl-like. Yeah, he's intense.
We love that for him.
I'm keeping my thoughts to myself.
You can fix him.
I can fix Owlbear. Oh,
And remember, the dwarf with the attitude kicked his ass without even looking like he was hardly even trying.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Rosie's got new art, which is the first time I've seen many human artists and many AI artists, and they have never ever drawn a person holding a violin bow correctly. Although
like
her wrist is bent, but the way her fingers are draped across the bow is actually accurate, which is so rare.
Looks really good.
Conchobar, I had Midjourney draw him 12 different times. I hated all of them and just put one in because I hated all of them. Bolty's new art's pretty great. I'm trying to think who else. Oh yeah, Sendara got new art.
Nice.
And everybody's sailing skill, the crew sailing skills are slightly improved, I would say. Let me make sure that everybody in there is observer or better. Bit of foundry lag there, but everyone on the crew, you should be able to double click them and look at their sheets. They all have better sailing skill than they used to. You can also see it in the TPK itself. If you double click that and go to either command or sailing tab, if you change anything, it might lag for everybody. I haven't completely solved that issue yet, but you can look. And Namkath, if you would confirm for me that Storgrim can open this ship sheet.
Yep.
And on the summary tab where it says sail level on the right side, everything has brightly colored boxes. Those are just canary colors for UI programming that'll go away eventually. But where it says sail level, full sail, you should be able to change that to different levels, and that will adjust the speed of your ship and how many times it can turn per round.
And I assume turn, by turn you mean hex facing.
Correct.
It is definitely working.
Okay.
Sail.
That's exactly right,
Sail.
Kate. Thank you for dropping by, Kate, to offer that accurate piece of nautical wisdom.
It's funny because I didn't click it.
Oh.
Who did?
It was me.
Huh?
Kick him out.
Man, spicy Graham tonight.
It's been
I
brainjacked.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys were. Let's see, where is 418? Here we go. You were at Island 418 with your ship. You had brought Tortugan back aboard, and apparently a 450-pound dead tortoise. Which you made Tortugan carry. Which is macabre, but whatever.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm hoping.
You know?
Yeah.
Does he know that he knows?
I don't know.
He doesn't know that he doesn't know.
Which makes him not wise? What is it?
There's a GIF for this.
Tortugan es muy fuerte e incansable.
So true.
Mm-hmm. So what's next for the team?
Now we're gonna go catch up with the whalers and get paid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we think.
So you think. Well, you're going to have to get your ship out of 418 Bay.
We
That's
got
gonna
some
be the fun part.
wins.
Let me actually... It's kind of nice, but these are getting to the point where they're useful. Actually, where's the 418 that's a hex map? 418. 418 beach. No. Nar.
Nor.
No
Nar.
more.
Nar.
Arf.
There we go. Take that out. Put in this TPK, and this is more what it's actually like in the bay at no sail. And I think the crew is loaded in the way you would want. And Nomcath, it usually works. It has been working, is the most I'll promise. But there are buttons across the top. Set, sail, and set battle. And if you click set and sail, then you save the current crew configuration to the sail button. And if you click the sail button, it loads up that crew. Same with battle. Set battle, and you can set a completely different arrangement of people and click between them with one button.
Which will be useful when I get back into Foundry because I changed browsers.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Nor.
Nor.
The
Tried to go-
horror.
I was trying to go back to Opera to see if it would behave better.
Nar!
Because Opera was working better, and then still the sticky click was still working. So
Oh, that is a Foundry
Or nor.
feature that sometimes turns itself back on. Might be.
Oh.
It's the guy who makes whatever Pathfinder 1E thinks it's awesome for sticky click. He's got to be the only one because everybody I've ever talked to turns it off. But it's in the browser settings or in the Foundry settings under click to release.
Or nor.
loading on Firefox.
Hell yeah. Xiaofeng practicing his tumbling routine.
Yep. Gotta get used to the grids.
Oh, the hex, very different, yes. Let's see, is this hex sized? Oh, it is. Okay. So we will want a piloting check. You're going to need a one of these. No. One of these from Riviera. She runs up to the front of the ship and gets ready with her depth checking stuff and is barking orders along the deck, which the crew relays back to the helm.
Hey.
Where was it setting again? I'm sorry.
If you go into Foundry settings, configure settings, I'm reminding myself real quick. Yeah, under the all, there in just a little way down, there's left click to release.
Ah,
If that's not on, it's going to act really weird and sticky, and I hate it.
there you go.
And occasionally it turns itself back off. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Change browser, clear your cache, do anything like that, it will shut it back off.
still not what I really wanted to do, but I'll make it work for now.
Okay, and also try your escape key if it's just stuck click on something.
Well, it's not that. It's normally when I would when I do click to drag to move the map around.
Yeah.
It's only dragging when I hold. That's what I wanted to do,
Oh.
and it's not. It's I click and it stays until I left click to release. So
Oh no.
I can make it work. I can make it work. For
Okay,
now.
okay.
All right. So That sail. Okay, so I saved that to sail. So what are we
Sail.
at?
Sail.
You said the word.
Yes, I
You
did.
gotta say it.
The brain rot is strong.
I know, it's really bad.
Sail.
Wait a minute.
Mandy does a double take. Huh? What? How?
Oh.
Imposter. It's pronounced Nar.
Stop.
Oh, no.
Not gonna work with Buhan's accent. Okay.
No.
Nar.
I am in and I'm ready to go. So let's. Where were we?
All right, Captain. Put us at either quarter sail if you'd like to safely leave the harbor, or half sail if you're an absolute madman and you really want to challenge your crew.
Gulp.
Gulp.
We will go quarter sail.
Okay.
The quarter
So
sail.
just as a quick tutorial on how this is going to work, the ship is at quarter sail, which gives you 2 knots of movement. On most maps, we're going to just dumb it down extremely for ourselves and say that's 2 hexes and 2 turns. So on a given turn, like right now is your turn, we're out of combat. So the ship moves forward and it can turn 1, 2 squares. So it's turning extremely sharply, right? And then on its next turn, it can turn again and be moving out. So this is maneuvering speed. The ship is turning very sharply and moving almost not at all. This is docking speed, whatever they call it.
So we can actually turn multiple facings on one square forward movement.
Yeah, you can do, when you set a speed on your turn, you're going to move that far. It's not an option. So you've got to move, but you can place the turns anywhere in your move that you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just thinking more along the lines with ship movement, force movement, all that sort of stuff. You'd have to at least move one hex before you could make a turn.
No, I think that's fair. I think you should turn 1 per move. You know, these ships don't turn in place.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Not without tugboats. So basically, at this speed, it is trivial for Riarca with Riviera's 28 navigation, finding the deepest parts of the channel. It's very easy for Riarca to helm through here. And the crew's calling back directions, starboard, larboard, 1 point, 2 point, you know, minor adjustment, bigger adjustment, and you get out of the bay without touching the sandbars. If you touch the sandbars, then everybody on the ship gets knocked down. There's a big grinding sound. Sometimes there's some creaking and groaning from the ship. You can cause damage even on a sandbar just from shifting the weight of the ship so violently. And none of that happens. You guys expertly and easily sail out of the bay here.
I had a thought as an idea.
Yeah.
To make quarter sail a little more interesting. Quarter sail is the only speed at which we can make 2 facing turn for one forward movement. Every other one you have to move 1 and then make a 1 facing turn. For like half speed,
yeah,
you could move 1, turn 1 face, move 1, turn 1 face, move 1, turn 1 face.
Yeah. So your turns are most compact at quarter sail.
But it's the only one where you could move 1 and turn 2 faces.
I'm good with that. And you can turn the most per round at half sail, but you do have to do 4 knots of movement.
Yep. and only 1 turn per hex of,
Yeah,
of movement.
because you're actually probably you're going to do a lot of your fighting at half or 3/4 sail, because you're
Yep.
going to be able to turn, and you're not going to want to go going full speed is going to incur not just a turn penalty. Like if you go full sail, you'll be down to probably 1 turn on most ships. But also, full sail is going to incur a cannon accuracy penalty. Also, it should not be writing out the entire word 3/4. I told it 3 times to write 0.75. Anyway, we're working on it. The AI doesn't always do exactly what I tell it, which is kind of amusing. Just like a real programmer. So there's going to be penalties for accuracy after crazy maneuvers. And the other thing is, it's not factored in yet, but Buhan having alter winds is going to make things a little bit better in terms of turning and speed. There's going to be some wind factors, and having alter winds up all day is going to just reduce the negative things that the wind can do to you. And so bad things may be happening wind-wise to other ship where they're trying to sail into the wind and their speed is being just ruined, whereas yours is still pretty good because you have Buhan altering the winds. The other thing Buhan can do is very high-risk maneuvers with higher-level wind spells like Gust of Wind that are sort of a sudden violent blast. You could do what's called a jibe, which is a 90-degree turn. It's a U-turn, or a 180-degree turn. A jibe is a U-turn, and if Buhan, like, you rig the sails at a certain angle, and Buhan on the back of the ship blasts the back of the ship with concentrated wind, it puts a huge strain on the sails and rigging, but you could turn the ship much faster than you normally could. Ooh. Which will matter when you guys are worried about broadsiding other ships. You're like, we turn to the right and shoot them because the target is now to our left because we turned right. We turn starboard, target's now larboard. We fire all the guns that are aimed left to the larboard. We fire them all. And that's going to take like 4 rounds to reload. Fuck that. We jibe. Buhan blasts the ship with wind, spins the helm wheel hard to larboard, and you reduce the sails to half to maximize your turning. And the ship does a U-turn, and the gunners don't bother reloading the larboard battery. They run across the deck, jump on the starboard battery, and start aiming and pulling triggers. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Does that make sense to anyone who is not in the U.S. Navy and has not read Patrick O'Brien's 24 novels 3 times?
I'll just do whatever you tell me to.
Yeah, same.
Says the cook and the ship's wizard.
Yep.
Imagine doing a kickstand. Imagine basically doing a kick 180 turn on a skateboard or a bicycle, except with a giant chunk of wood and sails.
Now, Sarah, you'll be up in the crow's nest hanging on for dear fucking life as they do these maneuvers. If you fail, if you like natural 1 or reflex save during a jibe, then you get flung out to sea sideways 150 feet.
No.
No, man, you don't understand. We are going to invent this Sarah maneuver, which is where we turn the ship so hard.
You trebuchet Sarah onto the enemy deck. She turns invisible, starts murdering. Oh, okay.
No. The crow's nest goes almost horizontal.
Oh my god.
And Sarah backstabs somebody they weren't expecting it, and then we come back up.
You better
That
close.
is the most Looney Tunes string of words that my brain processed today. Thank you. This ribbon is yours, sir.
That is insane pants, because you would have to close all the cannon hatches on the water side of the ship, or you would sink doing that. You would just take on water and sink.
No, we just have enchanted. We have enchanted.
Magic
repels
ship.
water.
It's a magic ship, actually.
Shia LaBeouf magic.gif. I see it. Yeah.
And just, yep. What was the ship in World War II that flooded its left side so it would tilt more to that side and could shoot its cannons further inland? Anyway.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yep.
I think it's the USS Texas.
It is a thing. It is very Texas.
Cracking knuckles. Hold on tight, sir. We're going for it.
We'll just tie her down.
Well, you've got a crazy pilot. You
Untie
can do
her.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not
just
into
along-
bondage, Buhan. Go away. Go away.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Jeez.
Let me start the recording.
And we're
over
restarting.
there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll just throw you in the ocean instead. I bet you're into that.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Into your nan.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oop.
Fatal injury.
A bit too late for that one.
All right. Moving
Anyway.
on from Nans.
Now that we're all thrilled.
We're so unhinged tonight.
I'm sorry. I've been doing dumb shit all
8:41
day.
p.m. Eastern
It
time.
fried my brain.
You're making savory tortoise soup with assassin vines and 418 spices.
I was asking if the crew thinks we should have 418 spices.
It's a bit
How
early
much-
for that.
How much do we need to hallucinate?
I should not partake, probably.
You've had enough hallucinations.
You want to put the entire crew on an acid trip as you're sailing through 418 Bay.
No. No, it's trying to do enough for it to taste good.
Well,
Let's
418
make the-
spices have a potent hallucinogenic effect.
Okay, so it's potent. All right.
Yeah. Unless you really cook it down to nothing, in which case you could have just used, paprika.
I'll save them then.
Yeah.
Alright, so just normal tortoise.
Hey, don't
tortoise
knock
soup for
paprika.
everyone.
I love paprika.
Love paprika. That's the best.
Use it in my taco
Underutilized
mix.
spice.
Yeah. That's my favorite of the Spice Girls. Is underutilized.
Underutilized spice.
Okay, so you guys sail out of 418 Bay into the deeper greater ocean. And you are basically heading is east northeast, planning on catching up to the whale killing ship, as it is called. At Goat's Head Port. Whale killing ship. Whale killing ship, incidentally. Maximum speed of 3 knots.
Oh,
It's not that far ahead of you.
you guys are lucky. Whales are so slow.
Well, they're missing it. They lost a lot of crew in the attack by the scallywags. They're skeleton crew, basically. The galleon, their ship is huge. It's a galleon. And they are short-handed, and their ship's not in great shape. The TPK, however, is much smaller and in good shape and fully crewed. With everybody on it, it is at 113%, so slightly better than what would normally be max speed for it. Pretty good. You have a solid crew. And you have room for 4 more if you had them. Or more than that if you wanted to be able to fight with the cannons while sailing the ship. Currently, you have to take away significant sailing capability to fire the cannons and reload them over and over and over again.
I guess some more people then, Captain.
Reloading McBattle is overrated.
Fire, jibe, fire, board.
Makes the Sarah maneuver more reasonable.
Is that the Storgrim tactical?
The Storgrim method.
Yep.
Yeah. Fire the left battery, okay. Fire the right battery, okay. All right, crash into him.
You forgot the Sarah maneuver in the middle there.
Oh,
Yep.
the Sarah maneuver. We get to dip Sarah onto their ship via a hyper risky maneuver,
That cannot happen.
and then
That's
Sarah kills their command crew.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sarah runs down their gun deck, murdering their gun crew so they can't fire. Just causing chaos. No, go kill the navigators so they're just fucked in every... Yeah.
I want to
Well, actually,
flip the
technically,
ship like in Pirates.
Oh
Just
my god.
it would be actually technically it would fire the foregun, then the port, then the starboard, then port.
Yeah. No, you're going to when I'm done with the sheet, you're gonna have a bow chaser. Ships of frigate or larger, I think, will have bow and stern chasers. And then, if you guys ever get your hands on a man of war, you will have 2 guns forward, 2 aft, and like 10 on each side.
Nasty thing about Tortugan,
Yeah.
if we can get the aiming right,
Mm-hmm.
holy fuck, you could screw up the rigging with that thing.
Yeah. Tortugan right now, I figure, is probably in the bow chaser position. He's facing forward. He's on the front of the ship, locked in, ready to be used at any forward target.
And if you aim it to actually hit one of the masts high up, and get that explosion going to shred the all the sails.
I'm picturing someday where you guys like crap your pants and bite off more than you can chew, and you're like, flee, put Tortugan on the bow chaser position, and he slowly walks this 60 feet from the front of the ship to the back, and you're like, hey, I cast haste on Tortugan. He goes 10 squares around. He'll be there in 6 rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be some dumb stuff. Or like you haul over 10 crew to pick him up and carry him down the ship.
I was gonna say we should make sure everybody is very experienced and practiced at reloading him, since he's the only. I think he's probably the biggest gun here, and he can also move himself. So we can put him wherever we need him.
We were thinking that Riviera could train Lovan to load him eventually, I think.
Oh boy.
Put a saddle on him. Lovan just rides him around the deck.
No, see, what you do is we just hang a peg up next to him with a set of muleback cords there.
Yeah.
And a wand of Van Hall on top of that.
Just Ulfred him up and down the deck.
Muleback Lovan is a scary sight. He'd have a giant pack of shit that he carries around.
Von 2/3. Okay.
I was trying to exponents multiply anyway. So, if Von 2 times Von 3, anyway.
Okay.
I don't know enough math to
Math.
figure that out.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I like it.
Well, if I could have Captain's flicking the sails back and forth, if I could have a leadership check from the first mate. If you guys put to sea, Riviera's going to do navigation to Goat's Head. Again, a 28. Very good.
Rolling hot.
Is Alfred here? I haven't heard him say anything in a bit. Or at all.
I'm here.
There he is. All right.
Uses his words carefully.
Do you need something?
Yeah, would you roll whatever leadership skill Holden uses on the crew? The way this is going to work, and it's not built into the sheet yet, is the captain's going to call for quarter sail, half sail, whatever, 3/4 sail and a heading. The first mate's going to deliver the orders. The result of your check is going to dictate how long it takes to change sails and things like that. And then the piloting check will be used for maneuvers. It'll be used for combat initiative. And eventually you'll all have something to do.
Okay. I got a 32.
Beautiful. 32. You guys have a brisk and expert change of sails as you guys put to sea away from 418, heading east-northeast to get on the Firegrass Island approach, which has to be from the southeast. So you have to go a little bit east of Firegrass Island and then turn north and then turn kind of north-northwest to approach Goat's Head. Is all of that nautical enough for you folks? It's going to get pretty fucking nautical up in here.
For version 2, when you get this thing streamlined for version 2,
Yeah?
make all the position icons clickable and to automatically roll the appropriate skill set.
Yeah, well, I'm headed for that. This is still 1.0, and features like that are going to go in. But the main, I don't know how many of you, some of you probably played Starfinder's Starship Combat.
That was fun.
The main complaints they got were certain people just didn't have anything to do during Starship Combat. And for some people, it was their fault. Like, they chose to be the ship's cook, Xiao Feng. Yeah. And basically, Xiao Feng is just waiting for there to be a boarding action so that he can Jackie Chan across the enemy ship and punch people.
Honestly, I don't know if you remember, this is a character decision, because at some point when we were talking about stuff, I said he just wants something where he does as little as possible. So I'm just trying to be a freeloader.
Well, so you're not going to be. You're going to do. I mean, you won't have to roll, but
yeah,
his
cooking's
cooking,
not work.
Cooking is going to effectively be a ship buff.
Yeah. But at least he's just down in his room hanging out with food.
Yep,
not having to lift stuff.
He's got the life.
And it is a highly respected position
No.
if the person's a good cook.
Yeah, I've been putting together ships for other factions, and for the other factions, they all just use basically the worst sailor on the ship is the cook. So you guys are lucky you have someone who actually wants to do it and is trying to make interesting things.
Yes, we're really lucky.
Thank you.
That's probably going to be pretty rare.
And a good way for hiring finding and keeping good crew.
Yep. Josh?
And if there's someone we don't like, I can slip them the 418. Interrogation time.
I'm sorry,
Making
due
trip balls.
to recent performance problems, we're gonna have to let you go. But whoever you slip the spices to.
Be a good interrogation technique.
You guys will post recruitment things, just absolutely lying about what life at sea is like, trying to recruit people to volunteer. Okay, so if you want to set full sail, we've got good orders for the crew. We've got good navigation data. We'll take a piloting check, and then we'll be on our way. But yes, Namkath, eventually I still want people to have to click things because I don't want you guys to be so removed from the action. I want you to roll bad. You know what I mean? I don't want you to feel like Foundry rolled bad. But I do want it to be part of the ship, so I would like for, say, Mandy to be clicking pilot check and for it to be rolling through TPK with all that calculation and then using Riarca as the base. Same for all of you.
That's what I'm saying. The station icon, make that a clickable item that rolls the appropriate skill.
That's going to be 1.0. We're at, alpha 0.5 here.
Be exciting.
It's coming along, though. Just showing the speed on the map was a big deal to me, so that you know, because when you're sailing with other ships in sight and you have a lookout, which you guys do, and they are within your lookout range, which with Sarah and the Crow's Nest, you have a lookout range of like 1,300 feet, then you can know their sail level and their speed and their turns per round capabilities just by looking at them. Whoa. Okay. Well, you guys sail east at pretty good speed. 9 knots. Which is, the TPK is rated for 8, but with a very competent crew who knows her well, you can push higher than that. You guys are pushing 9. Which causes the ship to make sort of a a great bow wave off the front. There's a wave of water being pressed on either side of the ship. The crew sees that as a good and holy sign of speed and expertise. And you guys measure the speeds by dropping this. It's a ridiculous way they measure speed. They just drop a rope over the side and measure how fast the knots go through your hand. Medieval, but it does give you a sense of how much water's going past the ship, and it's 9 knots at the moment, which is the fastest the TPK has ever gone. Since it's a brand new ship, just left shipyard last week, so.
We're just that good.
Doing very well. And your navigator says it's, let's see, after you guys have sailed through the evening.
Verum, verum, verum.
Yes.
Damn, it's dark.
In the morning, the navigator comes to Riarca and says it's time to turn north-northwest. So
Aye, aye.
she turns that direction. You can make a pilot check for me. You guys make a couple adjustments. Well, that's why you buy it.
Yeah.
Most of your crew have a rank, have a feat in sailing. They have skill focus in either pirate or sailor, depending on how they were trained. It's not quite a crack crew, but it's pretty close. And Conchobar, it was just too annoying to me that he was completely useless, so he now knows how to sail.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's making me quietly hate him, and his art was, you know, I half hated him for his lack of sailing ability, and I hated his art for the other half, so it was just too much hate. But now I kind of like him. He's all right. He now has a 10 pirate.
He's better than me.
Damn, yeah, he's up there. I think I'm at 11.
Yeah, and it should have shifted your pirate or sailing skill to go off your best mental stat, whatever that might be. Okay. Sarah, give me a perception check. Dog shit. Absolutely look in the wrong direction. Could have spotted it sooner. But eventually, you hear one of the crewmen on the bow of the ship go, "What is that blob up there?" And Sarah, you turn and look forward and realize that you are approaching Firegrass Island. It's still pretty far away.
Land ho.
I was waiting for it.
You guys hear a soft and unsure land ho from the crow's nest.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's got a question mark on the end of it. Land ho? Huh?
Land ho.
Did she say land?
Something about hose.
I think it was an order.
Where?
So, and let me see. Where's my Firegrass Island?
Reach down, grab your activators, and give it some voice, sir.
Bruh!
Your activators.
Bruh!
Something some of the trainers would say in boot camp. In other words, grab your nuts, give them a squeeze, and actually
give your balls a tuggy, tuggy, tuggy.
Yes.
Tit fucker.
Wow.
Jesus.
Lookout is officially awake now. She has commanded the crew to give their balls a tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, tuggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy.
Okay. Let's go to Firegrass Island. This is Firegrass Island is really 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major islands. One central one that's pretty big. and a couple shattered islands to the east and a bunch of shattered islands to the west. But from the southeast, you can approach pretty easily into what's known as Goat's Head Bay, to the Goat's Head Port, which is a small little town on the east side of the main island of Firegrass. And anybody who's got knowledge history can roll a history check.
I've got that. Been around a time or two.
Holy shit, you have.
Even if you can't remember.
Boom.
Yeah. Let's see. And you get +2 from somebody whispering into your ear.
Yeah, I'm sure she's whispering. Big on
Oh,
whispering.
fuck. This
one.
island.
Yeah. What do you know?
Okay. First of all, we had nothing to do with this.
Am I going to be
Oh, no.
recognized here? Are you going to be recognized here? I don't want to get in trouble.
No, your face changes when you die.
Jesus. Didn't need to know that.
God, we'd be fucked if it didn't.
Boy. Okay.
Some of your past lives are positively infamous.
Okay, so she tells you this little story.
Interesting tidbits there that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Past lives, face changing.
Anyway, this island, 200 years ago, the Cheelish Navy trapped a real nasty pirate here, named Knotbeard. Dwarf, mean as a snake, awesome pirate. They had him 4-1 and cornered his ship. So as they close in to board with Marines, he tosses a torch into his magazine.
He fucking blew himself up?
Huh?
The Marines board and tried to put out the fire before it reached the powder.
Yeah. They didn't, did they? Wouldn't be no story if they did.
Supposedly, you could see the explosion for miles. Hear it for 50 miles.
Jesus. It happened here? It's like a random shithole where they're selling whale oil.
It caught the island on fire, which was all
Okay.
dry grass.
Wow.
So Firegrass Isle. Great name.
Yeah, that is a good name. Vaughn relays this story.
I figured you were, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's sort of the multiple lives and face changing when you die, I assume.
Yeah, that never comes up in any of these.
Alright.
Surprise song.
Whoa.
Oh.
Crazy time. Oh, it's because I said the. She'll come back in a second.
Any second now.
The last Cheelish ship survived the blast, but ran aground. Something like 15 sailors survived to shipwreck.
What happened to them? Did they live? Through this fucking nightmare?
Of those, 4 of them endure long enough to get picked up a week or 2 later.
What the hell killed 11 guys in a week?
Amazing!
This is like the worst. What the fuck?
How long ago was this?
An island on fire for 2 weeks. Yeah, that'll do ya. But
Oh,
Wow.
the island was still on fire. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so for like 2 weeks 100 years ago, this place was the worst place in the planet.
It was
This is
hell on
awful.
earth.
This was hell on earth. Oh my god.
Thought that was the world wound.
Yeah, that too. This was top 5. Island that burns for 2 weeks? Fucking sucks.
And you can roll your knowledge, your pirate or sailor skill, or knowledge local if you're particularly good at that.
You talking to Vaughn or everybody?
Everybody. Riarka pretty good. We got 23s. Buhan 24.
It's just the profession pirate sailor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or knowledge local if you're not.
I
For most
have
of you,
that,
it's
but
those. Holden
let me-
31. Holden, you are aware that more recent history of this place is that there was a group of pirates here that were affiliated with the main pirate council, but they kind of went rogue, and they didn't like a bunch of the rules that came down from the pirate council, and the pirate council apparently started scapegoating this sort of southern Shackles pirate group for everything. All saying, oh, it was them, it was the Fever Sea groups, it was the such and such. And they eventually just started calling themselves the scapegoats for every complaint from Sargava or the Pirate Council. And they named their town Goat's Head in a kind of middle finger to the Pirate Council. So this place has a more recent 50 or 60 year history of giving the middle finger to the main Pirate Council. It's unaffiliated, which makes it more dangerous for Goat's Head. It's definitely not friendly with Cheliax, definitely not friendly with the Pirate Council. It's kind of its own little place. And it only really has a few major ships to defend it, and those are pretty competent pirate ships, frigates and a galleon. But it's still very lightly defended. And so what's on this sheet is all stuff Holden knows.
Alrighty. I will relay all that info.
And Sarah, give me one more perception check as you listen in to the party having this detailed discussion about this shithole. Does this ship have a spyglass?
Negative.
I don't think we ever got one because there wasn't one available.
We're bad at this game.
Squib.
I think I just have not given you guys access to the technology yet. Sarah, you are squinting, but you're looking up ahead. You can see the tops of the masts of what you believe is a whale killer ship, because it is a tall ship. You can see it's at port in Goat's Head. You can see this town on the eastern side of this island, nestled amongst the jungle, surrounded by rolling hills of green and yellow grass. And rowing at full speed towards the whale-killing ship and those piers is a galley. And that galley, at first, you're like, it's got something on top of it, a dark covering. Then you realize that galley is crowded, standing room only on the deck, with soldiers that are all facing forward and hanging on to the front edge of the ship, like the front 2/3 of the ship, onto the rail, like they're about ready to jump. And this galley is rowing hard, straight into port. And as the TPK gets a little bit closer, Sarah, you can see to the north that there are 2 huge galleons sailing away from Goat's Head And they are flying the same sort of colors as that galley is that's rowing. And they are chasing a ship with bright reddish orange sails away from Goat's Head to the north. There is a frigate running at 13 knots, pulling away from these two galleons, which are each pulling 8 knots, going out to sea to the northeast. They're going out the other side of Goat's Head Bay. But it looks like maybe those galleons have dropped off this galley because it can't keep up chasing that frigate. And the galley is just rowing into port with soldiers.
Whale bitches, ho. Oh shit. And a galley trying to run up their ass with a bunch of soldiers.
And make me a knowledge sailor check, Sarah.
The damn hell going on here?
16 is good enough. A galley like that, the way it's set up, and the way those soldiers are piled on, your first guess is slavers.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Slavers.
Is Goat's Head under attack by slavers, like right now?
Your initial assessment here is that red sailed ship is the defender of Goat's Head, and it has been chased off station by 2 galleons. And then this galley's going to row into town and kidnap as many people as it can before going out to sea to be towed back to wherever they came from by the galleons.
On. Get
Yes,
Tortugan loaded. I think it's time we do our first live fire practice.
I'm so fucking in for that. One of you aboard here is the luckiest pirate of all time. We just keep getting to be the good guy. And still sink ships and take all of their shit.
I think it's me. I think it's Buhan.
It might be.
I buy it. I think Buhan has that vibe.
Yesterday we robbed murderers, and now we will rob slavers.
We are the good guys.
We are karma.
We are farmers.
Yeah.
There's something tricky I want to do, and I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, but I want to try. I want to drop that shot on the front part of the bow, where all of them massed up, trying to get ready to go.
Excellent.
You want to shell? You want to shell the boarding party?
Aye.
All right. Yeah.
We either gonna make our name today, or we're gonna look like total asses.
If you don't want to run aground, you're going to have to slow, and the galley is going to beat you to the pier by several minutes. At this range, let's see, you still have over 1,200 meters to the galley as it reaches the port, and you see it kind of, it slams into the pier at like 3 or 4 knots. It's just a bit fast. You definitely don't want to do that with your ship.
Question.
Yes.
What's the range of our cannons? Our regular cannons?
Regular cannons have a base range with round shot of 100 feet, and they can go up to 10 increments. They would be, of course, firing at negative 16 at 1,000 feet. They'd be firing at a big negative.
Too big of a negative. I was thinking less worrying about trying to hit, but more make them flinch and give us a chance to get into range before they actually landed, you know?
We could also destroy their ship once they land. At least then we know they can't get off.
Tactic-wise, that galley does not have guns. It definitely will not bother to fight you guys, and it definitely can't go out to sea the way the TPK can. It is really being used as a troop transport, and its galleons are sailing away at incredible speed, or incredible for them, chasing the red sail.
Are those galleons firing as they chase the red sail?
They can't get within range, but yeah. It looks like, actually, who's a really good sailor? Sarah, I'll let you roll because you have the best vantage point. Holden, roll me a sailing check.
1 second.
How'd we do?
33.
20.
Damn. Holden, you call up to Sarah and ask Sarah some really strange questions. Where's their studding sails? Where's their jib? Are they flying this? What about that? He asks you so many specific sailing questions, and Sarah's like, looks like this, can't tell, can't tell. And Holden, your assessment is that the red sail ship could easily ditch those 2 galleons at any point. It is deliberately staying in the last increment of their gun range so that they keep chasing it.
The red ship be
Baiting.
baiting off. Yeah, the other ship.
It's baiting off the other ship is how you put it.
Go
That's
away,
the
I'm baiting.
episode title.
So you're saying that
Baiting
the
off.
captain is a masturbator then?
Go away, I'm biting. I remember.
Biting.
Don't you use her for that.
So that's happening away north. Where do you guys go?
Well, if we're not going to be able to catch up before they land, and they're too far out of range to make them flinch and slow down, all we can do is put best sail forward. Can we use Buhan's gust of wind to do not a perfect but an emergency brake to let us?
He
keep
can
it full
alter
sail longer?
winds. He
Or
can
alter wind,
he can at the last second alter winds to where they're right now they're blowing with the ship to increase speed. And then he can change them at the last second to help you slow down quicker. Yeah. It's still a difficult maneuver.
But we can stay at top speed, even if it's 10 or 15 seconds longer, right?
Okay.
I could probably pull that off.
Okay. So you guys are going to try to slam into Goat's Head docks as fast as you can. Okay.
Not with the intent to crash. We will slow down to a more reasonable speed when we get closer, but by being able to use Buhan's ability, we can stay at max speed longer because he can slow us down faster.
Okay. Well, you guys are, with this approach, you're going to get there, and Sarah, you're going to watch, kind of helplessly, as the galley slams into the docks on the east side of the docks, and you see, you're not sure, 12, 15 soldiers pour over the side onto the pier, and everyone on deck immediately hears the distant echo of gunfire. You hear a lot of gunfire going off.
And what happened to the whaler in the midst of all this?
The whale-killing ship is on the east side of the pier. The galley has gone behind it, so you actually couldn't fire on the galley right now without hitting the whale-killing ship. The whale-killing ship is moored to the dock. It's tied up. And there is space...
Oh, it's already in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's already in. There is space on the west side of the pier for the TPK if you want to just, do the full Ace Ventura like a glove, slide straight up to the pier as quickly as possible, and then Buhan has already shifted the wind to make the ship lose speed.
Let's do it.
You could try that. The Ace Ventura parking job.
Let's do it.
Okay. You're going to reduce sail to basically a quarter and coast in, or reduce sail to half and then reverse wind at the last second so the sails become a drag.
We just reverse sail to half, or we're going to lower sail to half and then use the wind to slow us down.
Yeah. Well, but things you would only attempt with a wizard.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's
What
a
do I
fantasy
gotta
game.
do?
Okay. Let's have Holden, let's have a leadership check on the crew. And then let's have, once that's up, let's have a piloting check.
Hey.
I'm gonna add some panache to this.
Okay.
So that's a 22. So glad I did.
Oh yeah, 22. Very good. The crew is all at their stations. They are ready to, I mean, probably for prudence sake, even though it could damage the anchor, you don't care as much about the anchor as you care about the bottom of the ship. You have a couple people standing by to drop anchor, Storgrim, if you don't lose enough speed.
Yep.
And you guys just kind of rip into the bay at probably double the speed you would normally want to. Headed straight for the pier. Riviera is leaning over the front, looking at the depth, but really unable to do anything about it because the speed you're going at, there's no time to turn and stay in the deepest part of the channel. You feel the slightest little from the scraping noise, and the weight shifts beneath your feet as the ship just skims across the sandbar. But Riarka, you're like, hey, you know, we just lost another knot of speed with probably minimal damage. So,
yeah.
Perfect. Like a glove. And you guys slide into the docks to see a chaotic battle happening at Goat's Head Docks.
Now, quick question.
Yeah.
For the crew. Do we want to go in and effectively announce ourselves, or do we want to just be, oh, we just happen to be coming by and doing stuff, if you know what I mean?
I'm not sure I follow you.
Do we want to fly our new flag and make this
Oh,
our
yeah.
first official act?
Maybe better not to draw attention.
Yeah. I mean, well, this place is already, against the main pirate council, so either way, I thought I'd put it out there for people to consider, because...
Let me give you these coordinates. You guys are pulling up to the Goat's Head Port main pier. So on the starboard bow of the TPK, you can lower your ramp, which will take your crew part of the first round, but they'll do that first. Some of your crew will. And that will give you access to the pier with no acrobatics checks. And approximately 80 feet to the east is the whale killing ship. On the pier in between you and them, which is partially made out of a stone outcropping and then built around with wood, you see two men in sort of bronze and yellow outfits with pistols and cutlasses running south down the pier towards the whale killing ship ramp. You can see on the pier behind them is a guard laying face down on the pier in a pool of blood. You can see another pistol guy just beyond him, and then to the north, this is now 95 feet north up the pier from the TPK. Another pistol guy, another downed guard, another pistol guy, pistol guy, pistol guy. Then you can see the watchtower of Goat's Head, which is 150 feet north of the TPK's bow, TPK's frontmost spar. The guards on top of that tower are curiously absent. They are probably down out of your sight. And there are many more of these pistol guys running inshore. They are running through the town. The town stretches, west to east, 500 feet in front of you. Their galley is 160 feet northeast of the TPK. And you can see that there are still 12 or so people who appear to be permanently chained to the oars of that ship, as it sits kind of crashed between two of the smaller piers. And there's two pistol guys still aboard it. And you guys can all roll initiative whenever you want.
I'm glad we didn't shoot that ship after it landed. Kill all the slaves.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, why is it doing this?
Sorry, it does this when it, I gotta go next round. I forgot that it does that. That's just a funky feature of the Maestro mod, so.
So many awesome hype tracks.
Disregard that incredible frenzy of hype tracks.
All at once.
The remix.
The remix.
Pistol guy jumps off the galleon, leaving the slaves chained to the oars, and ties off the ship. That's his turn, so that they can't row away. This pistol guy that's running towards the whalers, you see him raise his pistol and fire. One of the whalers gets hit for 7. You see the whaler tumble backwards. There's only 2 of them on the whale-killing ship. The rest of them must be ashore already. But he tumbles backwards and dives down some stairs for cover. Save the Whalers Part 2. I know, these guys, man.
Part 2. They just keep getting in it.
You unpause it.
Yeah.
There we
Was it
go.
paused?
Yeah.
For some. Sometimes I have to pause and unpause. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Always works.
Mm-hmm.
I will double move and pull out my rapier on the move.
Fuck yeah. You guys, you hear the crew sort of rumbling and banging on the ship and cheering as they watch the first mate draw his sword and sprint onto the pier. Which reminds me, Storgrim, you get to, since you're the captain, you always get the shit job. Decide which of your crew is going to enter this combat with you and which are going to stay on the ship. Other than Bilge, who will not fight. The only thing Bilge will fight is Lil Von. He'll fucking kill Lil Von if you let him.
Don't tempt me. I will say, obviously, the PC faction.
I'm with you, little buddy.
Will be heading out. I will also say that, honestly, the rest of the main crew can head out, secure the whale killer, and basically secure this end of the dock. Well, basically, the PC crew will take the first charge, and then the rest of the ones can follow up. That way, if we do run into too much, we can just delay, and they can catch up with us. It's not that much work for you.
Okay. You see these pistol guys just sprinting through the town. And you hear gunfire. That will hit. I forgot that was Rosie's hype track all this time.
I love it.
I approve.
Hell yeah, Rosie.
I'm hyped up now. That is a hype track.
She's got a great hype track.
You see this nearest pistol guy take 2 from Rosie's slingshot. She fucking wings one at long range. Marl. Marl is a level 2 sailor. He ain't that much in a fight. You want him to stay on the ship?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Marl.
Okay, he takes the helm and he gets off the initiative tracker. All right, this guy runs through the town. Near Marion Inc. is a store. It does not fight.
I want to see it fight.
It's a level 30 store, though.
You put a store on the initiative tracker, Toby?
It was on the docks, and I didn't see it there. So, yeah, Foundry doesn't differentiate between shops and people. But I think of Numerian Arc ink as like this long arm of Tokala. So if it's Tokala sitting there over on the beach, you just hope the pirates don't accidentally hit him, because he'll kill everyone here. Our corporation's people for initiative purposes. We're not getting into that.
I want Enchantique on our side.
Let's
my
have
God.
a political discussion right now.
Let's see. This is a shot at -4 at Holden. That hits touch 10. That misses. Bullet whizzes by your head, Holden.
Bullet dodge.
This is he 5-foot hops to where he's at no negative and fires at you, Holden.
That hits.
You guys see your first mate get shot.
Oh no.
No.
Slave doesn't get a turn. This whaling enthusiast dove below decks. And he stays there for now. This whaling enthusiast is like, I really don't want to be involved. Oh my God, that's Albert's name track.
Okay. That, on the other hand.
Owlbear looks at the captain. Am I going?
Get him.
Going.
We believe in you.
Yeah.
He runs across the gangway to join Holden.
And that's all I can do because I'm dwarf.
Fair enough. Okay. That's going to be this militia. He's going to fire back at these pistol shits. Ooh, that hits. Take 7. Zuberi is level 1 monk, level 2 rogue. Do you want him going or staying?
He'll come second wave.
Okay, second wave. He gets ready to be second wave. Imani is similar. Monk, Inquisitor.
Pretty much most of the NPC crew are, secure the back line and be ready to follow up if we run into something where we need extra.
Okay, they get all the way over to the edge. Goat's Head Militia. Fire. Ooh.
Natural 20.
Crit does not
Roll
confirm,
out.
but the dude does take 5. Jabari ready to board.
What's Tortugan's current readiness state? I don't think he's prepped, is he?
Oh, he's always, like, you always leave your cannons in a loaded state. Tortugan was mounted as a bow chaser, so he is up here by Sandara and Lilvan.
He need to be aimed? I mean, it's probably kind of hard to aim a big-ass cannon at dudes running around, right?
No, you can aim him. It's just he doesn't aim well at anything in his first range increment. If you look in your inventory, I've put a copy of his cannon properties in there for you. Because I figured you would do this. Because I know you so well.
Let's see.
And basically within 100 feet, he's at like -4 to hit. But as soon as you get beyond 100 feet, he has no negative. And then he has normal range next.
Does he just need to be told what to shoot at, or does he need to be manually aimed?
You aim him like a cannon. And you reload him like a cannon. Really, all Tortugan's AI does is move him and lock in. And he doesn't have to be, like most cannons have to be tied in with a complicated rope and pulley system so that they can recoil, so that they can bounce back. He doesn't have to do that. He absorbs the recoil through his legs, and he stays in place through his feet, which clamp onto things.
Captain, you want me down there right now with a 21 armor class, or do you want me to shoot these guys in the back first?
Well, could shoot. You could aim Tortuga gun right here and hit.
You could aim to two gun over here.
Oh, that's true. It'd be a shame to not take advantage of him. Take your shot and then catch up with us.
You got it.
That's 240 feet, so that's -2 to hit. But really, if you're not aiming for any center target, you don't really care. You just want to hit.
Aim for square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just aim to put it between them. Does it do damage in like an AoE, or does it need to smash
Don't you
a guy?
remember it cleared out the jungle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
It flattens. You'll flatten that house and that tree. Like, you'll be firing artillery into a town. They might perceive it as an attack. Maybe the pier is safer, but...
The slavers did it.
My God. With the cannon that's very clearly mounted on the bow of your ship, sure.
They don't know where the cannonball came from. They just know
Yeah,
where
they
it
don't.
landed.
Nobody in this town buys sailing.
See you in hell, chimps.
Well, you hit them for, let's see, how do they do?
Actually, with where you put it, it'll damage the house, but it's not going to knock it down.
It does indeed damage the house, but not knock it down. Fucking hilarious.
So funny.
Okay, let's see. This won't... I don't think that will change that for me. I wish it would, but it doesn't. Okay, good. So you fire over there, and you see them... As soon as the cannon fires, you see everyone in the town duck and turn and look towards you. Because everyone in the town buys knowledge, sailor or pirate. Either profession, pirate or sailor. And they know exactly what the fuck just happened. And then they hear it and realize... You see them all realize that it's a mortar. And you see everyone in the entire town, friend or foe, run in a random direction. And these guys get caught, but they dive into... They just throw themselves flat on the ground so they get hit with less shrapnel and stuff. You absolutely murder this palm tree. You damage all three of them. You partially cave in the south wall of this house. You see that partially collapse, but it doesn't look like anybody's in it. You don't think you hit any friendlies. And you see the entire combat posture of the slavers change. They are now looking for cover, hiding from view from the TPK. They are now on the defensive.
Ooh.
Damn, I wish I thought of something cool to yell right then.
I was about to say we need a crew tagline, something we can shout.
Normally you just yell the name of your ship. You run into battle yelling TPK, which is not so out of character for you guys, really.
Hit TPK.
Sail.
Sail.
I want something a little bit better than
Sail.
that.
Pistolier, after recovering, comes running down the deck, specifically aiming at whoever is standing by Tortugan, and fires at Sendara. You see her duck behind the rail going, whoop, shit! And she catches a piece of it. Really, Conchobar?
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Huh. What can you do? Nothing. He starts singing.
Yeah, Conchobar.
Yeah.
Go.
God damn, dude.
Proper sea shanty.
I'm sure we can all agree Sendara's hype track is incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, the best song ever.
She dives to the ground. Actually, she's going to fucking return fire. She's not shy.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Failure.
She goes, shit! And then gets shot. Pulls out her crossbow and fires, and he goes, and snaps the string, and she goes, shit!
Get down, Sandy. It
Oh,
ain't your
that's
day.
not.
These pistoliers, which were running into town, now turn and run towards the TPK.
Alright. Does this count as a clear enough path for me to
For you,
charge
yes.
this dude?
For many people, no. For you, yes.
Okay, sweet. Then I will charge. And
I've
I'm
seen Jackie Chan charge a man through a shopping cart, like through the innards of the shopping cart. So, I believe in you.
Holden will be talking mayonnaise if you get yourself killed,
I'm gonna-
Sindari.
Oh no, he's dating Rosie, not Sindara.
Oh, okay. I misread.
I actually can't get up on that box. There's like a wall there that I'm trying to get here.
Oh.
Do you want me at acrobatics?
Fixing it.
No.
Fixing it. Fixing it.
Sweet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus,
and
Conchobar, turn it down. Okay. God damn it.
I will try to, I guess, punch him in the, I don't know, the head, I guess. Seems right.
I like how you had to really think about that. Like, I guess I'm gonna punch him in the head today. I'm feeling a head punch kind of way.
Yeah.
It just bugged me that his token was next to mine when he was saying that.
Yeah,
no.
I moved him the rest of the way. So, do you punch in the head? Is that a specific effect?
Yeah, that's punch him. Oh, no effect. No, just
Okay.
head punch. I'm trying to see. Did I get the damage bonus on there? Because I noticed. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I had a trait that I actually should be getting a bonus with. That I've been missing this whole time.
Cool. Well, you see Xiaofeng race across the pier, past Holden, tumble over some boxes to sock one of the pistol guys in the face.
Punch him in the head. Best place to punch a guy.
Yeah. I was just looking up
Wholeheartedly agree.
how effective are brass knuckles on Reddit. People are making it sound really fucking scary.
I
It's
hear
just
they're
like, yeah,
very
fucking die.
effective.
That's why they're illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised at you. How could you Google something that I said was effective to see if it's effective? Obviously, it's
Natural
effective. If I said
20.
it's effective.
Roll out.
Obviously.
Well, but I've always wondered in the back of my head, I was like, would you just break your own hand? But I guess maybe, but you'd also break them. So,
They
I don't know.
protect you. Yeah,
It's worth it.
Bolty gets
Spoken
right
from experience.
right up, leans over the rail, and says, "Get away from our stupid whalers." And completely misses. That bullet nearly hits Xiaofeng.
Very good.
Wait, which one did
Okay.
that first one? The 24? Who did that go to?
That's over in the town.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Well, it's my turn. I'm gonna move up as close as I can and try to Scorching Ray somebody. So, let me just measure that out. I'm gonna hop over. Oh, gonna hop over here and Scorching Ray this guy. Oh, okay.
Look ahead, look astern, look the weather in.
Conchobar, shut the fuck up. Okay, who was your target, Buhan?
This one, but you know, I didn't do so well.
Yeah, you completely missed. Their touch armor
Yeah.
class is not that terrible. Impressive.
Oh man. And I put myself in danger to do it too.
You sure did. I like that.
I sure did.
I like that.
We're doing great collectively.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Like we're gonna survive, I guess.
I
or
got my guy.
something.
Bailing out of the crow's nest, gliding to the pier, is Sayer. Over on the pier, you've got two of these pistol guys who are engaging Xiaofeng, Buhan, Holden, and Storgrim, and then you have another pistol guy running up the pier towards you north of them, and then many more coming after that. Where would you like to be?
Yeah, do I need to make any kind of check to get out of the crow's nest?
It depends. Did we trade away your Tengu glide power? I don't know if we even took it. Well, we can talk
That I
about
don't know.
Yeah. Conchobar, shut the fuck up.
I thought you were just skipping Josh's turn.
No. You can jump
We
from.
can talk about it later.
There's a racial trait for Tengu called glide, and it's not only permanent, lack of fall damage. As long as you're conscious, you can put out your wings and sort of glide on them. But in this, since you're spending so much time in the crow's nest, allows you a massive lateral movement at the start of the combat.
Yeah, that was my plan, to jump out of the crow's nest onto the pier. That was my actual plan.
You glide onto the pier, and you'll have enough for a single swing lift at the nearest pistolier if you want him. Or you could turn invisible.
Do I see any kind of captain or leader?
No,
Or is it
this
just a bunch of pistol dudes.
Roll me a pirate check.
An equal union of Gooner militia.
Born to goon.
Born to goon.
31.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Sir, you put together their entire operation. This galley is oared by slaves, and the crew aboard it are just shock troops. They are slave catchers, and they just run aboard and grab whoever's easiest, drag them aboard the galley, and row back out to sea, all under, normally, the protection of those two galleons. But the galleons are out to sea chasing the red ship. So they're here alone. They don't have a captain. They don't have a range corps, and they don't have 2 galleons worth of cannons covering them. They're pretty exposed.
Okay. So I can reach one guy, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
He currently has Shafeng punching him in the face.
One guy gets in the head.
Okay. That's going to, with charge, that will hit for 18. He's very hurt. You slam into him.
Charge, then that gets on a 2.
Oh, fuck yeah. I just assume you charge when you glide from the crow's nest like a
Yeah.
psycho. Yeah. He is nearly down. That's very cool.
And then I spend a key point, disappear.
Oh my god, you piece of
Did it
shit.
Did it spend? We need to make a.
It did. I'll
that
make you,
stuff report. So.
You could just have me do it. You don't need a macro. You just need me to go, key point spent.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Tip.
Does that have a sound effect at the end?
Conchobar, shut the fuck up.
Every track louder than the previous track.
I don't know. Harrison set up this playlist for him.
I get the feeling that Conchobar is gonna not survive this fight now.
I'm gonna push him off the side. Fucking combat maneuver check, bitch.
Oh, Conchobar is falling over dead.
Whiskey's the
Oh, no way! Okay.
Why
Please
are the
take your
tracks so
turn.
short, too?
I don't know. Something's funny with it. I'll fix it later.
Yeah. I moved. I'm gonna make a spiritual weapon. Well, okay. Yep. I was gonna try to put it over here to help with the.
Oh, cast the spell. I fixed that.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to summon
Okay.
one every time you attack with it. It's only supposed to summon it when
Okay.
you cast. So you'll cast. That should place it. Did it?
I'm trying to click out of the spell to get to where it can.
Right.
Nope, it didn't let me place
Okay,
it.
cool. That's awesome. Good job. Good job, me. Well done. Why didn't it place it? The fuck? Why are you like this? Oh, got it. I see what happened. Fixing it now. Okay, but go ahead and was that attack good? Yeah, it was pretty good. We'll keep that.
I'd like to put it between these two so I can try to whop them both.
Okay. Boom. There's the rapier.
Thank you.
And this. And then I give you your spell charges back.
Thanks.
And if you would, now please try again. Shut the Anyway, go ahead and place.
Alright, but that one fucking bangs, okay? Let's just be real.
It's a good one. They're all from Black Flag or Pillars of Eternity. There we go. There's a little rapier.
Thank you.
And this man, did you say the nearest one or the farthest one?
The farthest one. I think they've got the other one.
The farthest one takes 11 force damage. Great hit.
Thank you.
Darius Jane is primarily a sailor, so I'll take him off the initiative tracker. Oop.
God damn.
Ludovon is chaos.
He starts hucking shit at the pistoliers. He hits this one in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Let's go, Lil Vaughn.
The whaling enthusiasts are rallying, seeing you guys coming to fight, and they are ready to jump in with their harpoons and fists. Kale is, by your measure, Storgrim, an okay sailor and a bit of a brawler. You want him in second wave?
Yeah, second wave.
Okay. I think that will do. Why the fuck is this in the list?
So far, that's my favorite.
Harrison went ham.
He really did.
Do you come from a land down under?
Okay. Whaling enthusiasts coming off the boat to fight. Top of the round, pistol guys. This shot's at Shafang. It is at -4 to hit this range. That hits touch 17.
Yep.
Take 5. This guy dances away from the rapier and shoots at Shafang at no range negative. That will miss. You duck behind a box and see the box explode in front of you. This guy, who is blown up by Tortuga, fires at the militia.
All right.
Holden.
I will jump up here, move past this boy. Do you have a melee?
What's that?
I'll move past this guy provoking from him. Does he have a melee?
He does.
I will try to parry.
14. You should be able to parry that.
Barely.
Barely. God. Holden runs past this dude, and he quick draws a dagger out of a holster you didn't, scabbard you didn't see, and tries to stab you straight through the neck, and you barely get the rapier in time. But that second hit is your riposte.
Unfortunately.
Yep, which he ducks under. So you guys see these two do pretty amazing sword play just as Holden runs past. And now your actual attack?
Yeah.
You get flanking bonus? Are you taking the guy between us?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. That's 16 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You have some weird positioning crap, right?
He drops. Well, it's just Xiaofeng is rarely in the square you think he's in.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry, I thought you'd have to be like directly opposite of me. I thought as long as you could like draw a line through us or whatever.
That was fucking amazing.
Thank you, Conchobar. By the way, is he giving us a bonus?
He should
Or is
be,
he
but
just
we
gonna-
haven't put the buffs on you guys.
I have Inspire Courage on me.
Do you? You may turn it on.
Alright, that would have actually made it hit anyways then.
There you go. Cheat.
And then I will stab this boy.
Get him. Get him. That hits, and he takes 18. He looks very wounded. You do truckloads of damage. Come on, Conchobar, hit the note, you mutant. More gunfire in the town. Bad as your touch. That actually hits. Ooh, militia are looking rough. Miss. Pretty amazing.
That's pretty good.
Best girl ever.
Yeah, she can hold a violin correctly.
And she cusses well.
She does cuss well.
The two things people need.
Although I think she just accidentally slingshotted Holden in the back of the head. Sorry, love. Let's see. This guy. You are called to rejoin the fight on the pier. And you run up on the pier and blast Holden. What are you doing? You take deadly aim. And that misses.
Go Dex character.
Fucking whalers are pissed. Coming over the gangway.
I can fix his hypey track.
Hypey track.
Owlbear runs across the pier, up onto the stone part of the pier, launches himself at this man, and just spear tackles him into the water off the pier.
Yeah.
Way to go.
They both go tumbling into the water.
Jesus. Eaten by sharks immediately.
If it were anybody else, I'd be worried.
Well,
He can swim. You know he can.
Yeah.
Have to charge to get to this guy.
Okay.
I will do so. Attack. And fuck it up, of course.
No. Wait a second. How do you... It's supposed to do that. There we go. Riviera, while loading her rifle, abandoning the navigation charts on the deck, she runs down the bowsprit. She's standing on this long, thin forward mast, and she crouches down, wrapping her legs around it to steady herself, and fires across the bay. Let's see, what is our range? Oh, she can hit that. She puts a bullet in a pistolier 210 feet away.
God damn. That man he's not going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Most random fucking play-by-play comment in quite a while.
I think they've already made Rush Hour 3. I think you're thinking Rush Hour 4, but...
Oh, Josh ruined it by correcting your joke.
We gotta fact check our jokes here, people.
Yeah.
She'll shoot him. She'll shoot somebody else.
Yeah, no fake news jokes there.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure we're pedantic.
This fucking guy.
I can hear some yelling over on the shore.
Alright. Shaboom. We cast Cat's Grace, and we turn it on before we do anything else. And the anything else we do is, let's see. I got 30 feet of move.
Vaughn, as you step away from Tortugan, 3 of the Risen crew pounce on Tortugan, clean out the barrel, start reloading him.
Good lads. Blast the ugliest ones that are outside 100 feet as soon as you can.
They look
Zuberi,
across
you
the
have
bay
the
and
gun.
go, "They're all so ugly.
I know, choose
That's
well.
the ugliest ones.
How can you tell?"
Vaughn says, choose well, and he tries to jump off the railing onto the dock. And what will either be really inspiring or really embarrassing.
All you white people look the same.
Let's see. Acrobatics after Cat's Grace. Is that enough to make the jump?
Oh, yeah. Your lateral jump is 25 feet at a sprint.
Perfect.
You can see it right there in the check.
So then, oh wow. I land
That's
next to
spacious
the...
talk.
Whoa.
I land next to little Vaughn with Radiance in one hand, and I look at him and I say, us against the world, eh, buddy? You fucking rat! What are you gonna steal? I got this sword and I'm holding it.
Check your gold total.
Whatever. Make it back when I sell your hide, little monster.
That's what you get for trusting the lil fucker.
Yeah, I was wrong. I should have let you murderers murder him.
Hey, this murderer likes him now.
I don't know why.
It's
He's smart.
It's a 1d100 whether the crew loves or hates him week to week. Perfect.
Fucking hate this guy.
No, I've always hated him. I've hated him from the beginning.
Yes, some of you are consistent, some of you are back and forth.
I course corrected very quickly.
I have liked him the whole time. I murdered his friend, but I liked him.
Yeah, I missed that session. I didn't realize that you had murdered all of his friends and then immediately took a liking to him. It's pretty fucked up.
Look, it's
I'm
normal.
guilty.
It's normal when you're a GM and you introduce an NPC to be sort of surprised at who loves and who hates them, but Lil Von has taken the taco for the most roller coaster experience of an NPC.
I just don't like when y'all try to kill him.
I felt so
That's
bad
fair.
about killing his friends
so
that I wanted
fair.
to show him mercy, and then I taught him mayonnaise, and the rest
I'm
was
gonna
history.
go back and watch a recording and see how many monkeys you murdered in the jungle, Buhan. Yeah, you had no problem with it then.
Oh!
This one, we let think that he was getting
Bam!
away.
Bam!
He has a name.
But you're burned. You're burned. Burned.
Everyone's...
Just sit back and take it. It's okay.
Hey, I'm on your side, Buhan.
Ron was tormenting this one.
I feel like we...
torturing it.
I wasn't
feel like-
torturing it. I did
You
one
branded
point.
him on the
Yes.
face.
What happened to his friends?
Fair.
There were 8 monkeys. This is the 8th monkey. Where are the other 7 monkeys?
Yes,
I do believe that
typical
Buhan
levels
burning
of
hands, at
maturity
least
and
2 of them.
harmony amongst
we
the crew.
eliminated them quickly and
Okay.
smoothly, as opposed to branding
I only
them.
killed 2, I think.
Okay.
I just wanted to be clear,
Let's
I am
get
trailing
back to
the entire
fighting.
party for monkeys killed. I am owed some monkey kills.
So you telling me you guys killed
No.
7 monkeys and you didn't bring back a single one for me to eat or cook?
That's
Oh
what they're
my
telling
god.
you.
Well, they
Things
were
got a
covered
little
in
weird.
poop.
You guys killed 7 monkeys that hadn't stolen from you. This one's stealing from me and I can't kill it.
But he's intelligent.
Oh yeah?
He got a healing potion that time. He
not
steals for
intelligent
us.
enough
Remember
to
that
save
one
his own
time?
life.
That 1 out of 80 throws that had a healing potion instead of shit?
He speaks Manese.
I think it might have been an accident. He thought that was not a potion. He just fucked up.
You see him give double fingers.
He thought it was more
to
whiskey.
Vaughn and Buhan, who are right next to him. The middle.
He's
finger.
better. He's better at Manese
What
than
did
Owlbear.
I do? What did I do, little boy?
He knows not what he do.
You burned his entire family.
Vaughn, you can do
slavers-
your turn anytime.
And I'm
I
trying
did my
to
turn.
save
I
Oh,
left
him
over here.
now.
I cast Cat's Grace and I
His
jumped
turn
over here.
is just having
Brilliant,
an
got it.
existential crisis about his little Vaughn.
These slavers are intelligent and I imagine we're going to kill all of them.
I have no argument.
This one
could
runs up
perhaps
and then
force one of
dashes
them
into
to
a
be your
flanking position on
Oh
Storgrim.
shit. That's bad.
And he power attacks.
Oh.
And he rolls a 2. Storgrim just literally lets him hit him on the armor. Clunk. Not great.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Hmm. 5 feet. Not quite within range for spells. Should do this. Keep herself topped. Set that as default ammo, please. There you go. Ooh. Into melee she fires. Wings the guy. Barely hurts him, but it does hurt him. Militia getting torn up by these pistolas. This will be at Storgrim. -2 to hit. Does not connect. Yeah.
Okay. You would think with all that turn, I would have known what to do by this point. That long wait.
It's Lil Vaughn's ability to disrupt the party tactically.
No,
Yeah, I don't.
He's our secret weapon against ourselves.
Let's see. So I will. I don't know where Sarah is, right? They're just
Nope.
invisible.
Nobody does.
All right. So I,
I
will
hope
5
Sarah
foot.
has a vague notion where Sarah is.
Hopefully.
She's
I will
somewhere.
5 foot here. Then start my rolling flurry, which then I have to move before my first attack. So I'll move here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to reposition this guy so that they don't have flank on Storgrim.
Okay.
So that's a CMB. And I think.
Oh man.
Sweet.
You just two-handed body check him right out of flank position, shove him almost down the ramp. He's like, what? Just, ugh!
So I was actually going to move him. Can I pull
where do you
him
want? Oh, you want
between
to pull him?
myself and Holden?
Sure. You pull him here, and
Yeah.
then you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm there. I guess.
You don't realize, but you have made him adjacent to you, Holden, and Sarah.
Nice. So that's my first
That's death.
Move.
Sarah,
And
when he
then
asked, I don't know where Sarah is, do I? He was 1 inch from your face walking past you.
nice. And then I think I have to move again before I do my next one. So
Okay.
I guess I'll move here.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks. I want to flank with Holden, but I just realized I can't get it.
Well, couldn't you have moved him like this and then, or moved him some other way?
Technically, I'm trying to not make this thing too
Sure.
OP. Technically, I
Sure.
have to move 5 feet before each attack or maneuver. So I
Okay.
moved, and I moved him between us, I guess. And then I'd have to move.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Then I'll just move back here, and I'll
That's what
take
I'm. Yeah, you got
flank.
flanked with
Yeah,
Stormgrim. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'll move back there, and then I'll punch him. So yeah, I'll move up, pull him back towards me, and then smack him in the face.
I kind of like how melee heavy this party is. It's going to be a lot of fun flanks and stuff.
What's the flank bonus again? That's +2?
+2.
Sweet. Alright.
Party is melee core.
Right.
Cool. And I don't know if, yeah. Sweet. So hopefully
that totally hits. And he
broke his
takes
jaw.
13. Bam. Yeah,
Sweet.
this guy's getting pummeled.
Okay. Awesome. And then, I don't know with this move here, I think... Sorry, I just wanted to throw this out here. Sparring partners. So, like, if I do damage or if I get a flanking bonus during my roll flurry. Okay, so no, I don't think I was thinking whether I would give Holden.
Oh, you're going to keep the +2. That's cool.
Yeah.
Holden or I keep the +2 even if he moves.
Yeah. So I think I would have, like, if I was here and I attacked and then I moved here and attacked, then both Holden and Storgrim would get flanking. But I guess since he was actually like up there, and I moved him,
it's at the point of the attack. So like if you were there and you attacked, then if you moved here or here, I would still have flanking.
Right.
You
Yeah.
move up, then now that gives Holden flanking.
Yeah.
And I have the flanking from your feat or ability.
Yeah. But I can't move again, so only Storgrim will have flanking then, I guess. Alright, thanks. That's my turn though.
You totally need to go drunken master style.
Bolty puts a bullet through this other pistolier over here. He is very, very hurt. And it's a Buhan turn.
Sorry, y'all. I thought I could run out and really quickly. I'm gonna scooch up a bit and hit him with the jolt. This guy that's in the water over here.
You may also jolt Owlbear if you do that.
How likely is
Do
that?
Do it. Strike them.
What has Owlbear ever done for you?
Do it.
Well.
Do it.
Owlbear's never stolen from you. I'm sure that matters to you.
Oh.
Oh well, now okay. Then I guess it's fine. I'm going to just jolt this guy that's right here.
Okay.
Responsible choice.
Responsible jolt.
Responsible jolt.
Oh, natural 1.
Failure.
It's not like it would have mattered anyway.
Fire that one into the sky. Ah! Okay.
Oops.
You resisted the peer pressure to do something completely fucking stupid. And that's the real win.
You ever fired your gun into the air and gone, "Arr!"
Well, that was...
That was a turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I was running across my apartment so I could unmute myself.
That will hit touch 21.
He is the mighty Buhan. See his awesome light show.
I'm like Conchobar, I'm just for entertainment.
Sarah, the guy in front of you has a lot of hit points, but you're invisible, so you get surprise. Or you could 5 foot northwest and also be flanking with Hold It. Conchobar, calm your tits. And
yeah, he's.
Then there's another one that's on the other side of Storgrim, 10 feet away, that is on the edge of death, for sure. Very low.
Yeah, so there's two that I can hit, basically.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Those are close, yeah. Or you could dive in the water and fight the one with owlbear.
Yeah, what has owlbear done for me lately?
Wow.
Preach.
Which one has more hit points right now?
The one in front of you is still pretty tough. He's in melee with you, Xiaofeng, and Holden. And you're invisible. He does not know you're there. So you'll get sneak attack if you hit him. Holy fuck. Crit confirms for 41.
Oh my God.
You cut. Ser appears mid full extension upward baseball swing. The man's head goes out to sea. His body drops to its knees and stays in a kneeling position, headless, in front of you, as the head plops in the water near Owlbear.
Oh, there you are, sir.
7 hells, a feast
looking
for
for you.
crows.
And then I disappear again.
You're the fucking stuff of nightmares. You know that, bud?
That was a big ass crit.
I just like
Was that,
Decapitate someone and then.
Yeah.
was that our largest crit so far?
41 plus 8 sneak attack is 49. It's pretty big.
But doesn't the sneak attack get doubled as well?
No.
if that happened to one of you guys, and then the assailant immediately turned invisible again, I'm probably throwing my sword on the deck.
You'd be like, we wandered into a high level area. We've entered Darkshire at level 5. We shouldn't have.
These poor Nazis thought that they were attacking a helpless village.
These poor Nazis would make a good episode title, except
Great
we're
episode
not
title.
putting that word into the episode title.
YouTube would nuke it.
Just call them no Germans, like some of the other.
No.
I've seen that on YouTube a few times.
I've heard someone say the people who could not see in a
Wow.
video.
Lord. Oh god.
And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh. Anyway.
Oh god. Can I move the spiritual weapon and also walk, or do I have to do one or the other?
You can do both, but that would be your turn. To retarget the weapon is a move action, and then you can also cast a spell or do a stab or move.
Then I will stay put and move it and slice up at this person.
Get him.
And may I please have a button? Okay.
Okay. That does hit his touch armor class, and he takes 10 force, and he is dropped. You guys see the floating rapier on the other side of Holden slam into this guy's chest, and he looks down at it as it phases out of his body, and he falls backwards dead. And then it returns to floating wherever Riarca is, which is way back here. So you can move if you want to be
Good
closer
hit.
to stuff.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you.
And the sword will stay wherever you are.
Okay. I can move on this turn still?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, that should have just been 5 at a diagonal. Oh well.
Lilvon runs to the edge of the pier and rolls a natural one, slips in his own poop, falls off the pier into the water.
Wow, poor guy.
Oh no.
Finally, it's happening. He's drowning. Finally.
I'm so concerned.
I don't think I have it.
Okay, forget what I said about him being smart.
I don't have it in me to kill him. I don't even have it in me to let him die, but I could leave him at port. I could do it.
Quick, let me shock the water.
Ooh, I thought you liked him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm telling you,
It was-
some people are very hot
I
and
do.
cold about this character.
I do like him. I do like him. However, I thought it would be a funny thing to say.
Well, that trumps everything.
Son,
No! I mean, that's how I decide what to say every day to begin with.
Yeah, me too.
Quick, let me shock the water.
Whose hype track is this? Fucking bangs.
It's the guy with the crooked nose.
Bent Beak Charney. Land down under.
I don't think any of you
Everyone
can...
knows Bent Beak Charney.
I don't think any of you can see what's going on over there, but some slavers are getting their teeth knocked out in the streets by a high-level brawler. Ah, Conchobar! Sorry.
Bro is yelling.
What's wrong with him, dude?
I'm gonna use him as a human shield.
I'm gonna push him in the water.
There are just people with pistols coming up the ramp firing on Storgrim. That one finally hits.
Touch AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
They're close enough for touch.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Does everybody have Inspire Courage on them?
I do.
Should we?
You can turn it on, yeah.
I don't have... Oh, I do. I can't read.
If you're inspired by Conchobar's shanties.
I mean, I
The one to the
guess.
left?
Definitely.
Make me think of Harrison.
Really wish I was level 5 right now.
Ah.
Oh well.
You'd nail
What's
him.
that?
Probably hit.
Holden wades into the enemy, sword first, drawing blood. You're going to be called back to the pier by your buddies. You're going to keep... Oh, you're going to be like, oh my god, that man seems dangerous. And you're going to roll a 2. She is firing slingshots down into the water at the pirate that Owlbear's fighting. She did not hit. Owlbear has been stabbed underwater.
No!
Ooh. Whaler gets a piece of one of the slavers. Well, Lil Von and Rosie are watching Owlbear drown a man by clutching his... putting him in a headlock and punching him in the side of the head.
Charge there, so I can.
Okay.
Flanking bonuses.
AOO does not hit. Conchobar, calm down.
That'll be.
He's just really hyped.
18 to hit.
18?
Well, +2 for flank, +2 for charge, right?
Totally hits.
Takes 18 points of damage.
Bam. He's very hurt. .210-foot shot. 20-foot shot that misses.
Not like they're comparing.
No, he commands you to stay back and shoot your crossbow. What you do with a natural 1?
Natural 1. Failure.
Don't worry, everyone. You don't have to wait any longer. It's my turn. Oh, fuck. I can't even reach a guy. Oh, yeah, I can.
Good charge.
I charge him! Which is good. It's my... I might need that. Yeah, I run up here and Shocking Grasp. Stab this guy.
Fuck yeah.
19 hits, you say? Natural 1!
Natural 1!
Natural 1.
I blame the
Failure.
sword.
You miss.
That's my turn. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Wow, you and Buhan this round.
Killing it.
I mean, it was me last round.
Saren Ray fucking Christ.
And by
Hey,
it,
man,
you mean,
it's
well,
that one was on you.
Saran Ray on a pogo stick.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a
That will hit. Bent beak. Nah, this guy's gonna 5-foot back, actually. You seem really dangerous and pistol you. Deadly aim on Storgrim. Misses.
Find myself in the same predicament as last time, where I still don't know what I want to do. So let's see. You said it's okay if I were to charge through an ally square?
Jump right over the top of him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that and then attack the dude on the right there.
Get him.
Yep, I'll charge through. Oh, actually, can I do the AoE Rolling Sea attack at the end of a charge, or no?
Yeah. Roll me an acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep. You run and vault and jump right about here over Vaughn and Storgrim all the way down the gangway. This is about a 5-foot downward slope from here to here. And you land between these two, and it's up to you whether or not you do the long sustained scream first or not, but you land with the AoE punch.
Sweet. I will not scream, no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna Holy shit, that AoE is a lot bigger than I remember.
Silent but deadly.
Well, it's been a while since I used this. Sorry, guys. I'm AoEing everyone, I guess.
Can't you put it... Oh my god, it is huge. Holy shit!
It has to be centered on me, right?
Oh.
Wow.
Alright, Dan.
Well, that's how that works.
I'm getting back on the boat.
Can't even see our tokens anymore. Jesus Christ.
Shut it off for a second so you can see.
Oh god, full damage.
Yeah, I'm like surprised everyone's failing. Man.
Oh boy.
Plus 10.
Oh boy.
God damn. Remind me not to fight that guy.
He's dangerous, I tell ya.
So I hit 4 of them and 3 of us. That's a win, right?
Yeah. That's a win, right guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Bunch of failures. He slams into the ground, which does indeed damage a bunch of them. Yeah, you actually get all those. And it does...
I got everyone in the crowd, including our people.
They are all staggered.
Shit, that's staggered everyone? Oh, guys,
If
I'm
they
actually sorry now if I staggered you.
If you failed your save, you're staggered.
Bruh.
That's not...
My
It's
bad.
not very cash money.
No.
Not very cash money.
He thought he was gonna look real cool too.
You did look super... I think it looks super cool.
Do I have to force save myself?
No. Doesn't affect
Alright.
you. That's how you know it's an awesome magic item. It screws the party over without harming you at all.
Just like being an alchemist.
Hell yeah. It is a little bit like being an alchemist, that's true. Ooh, yeah. KS. Give me that sweet KS action. Bolty kills this one between you guys, Vaughn and Storgrim. He takes one straight through the neck and falls backwards on the gangway and lays very still.
Thank you, Bolty.
Well, I was going to cast shield on myself, but seeing as y'all are all staggered right now, I'm just gonna... Well, I'm now out of range for the one I wanted to hit. Or I guess I could move up, but that's dangerous.
You can move up. Look how much melee you got.
I'll just move up a little
You
bit.
got like 25 melee. It's ridiculous.
And then
That's
I'm
30
going
foot
to...
here. You know, that's still...
Right here. Okay.
Yeah, get up there.
I'm gonna cast
Get real
Jolt on
close.
him.
Get in there
I
close,
better
yeah.
not roll fucking bad like last time. Let's...
Yeah, get in there. Ooh, that's gonna miss. You did it. You better not roll bad, you said. And you did roll bad.
Yep,
It's unfortunate. You guys are rolling pissed this battle. It's making it all a little more suspenseful. I like
Kill
it.
me.
That will barely hit. Bent beak. Fuck. Tumbling monkey bastard. Take this, Shafung. Touch AC barely misses because he deadly aimed. He shouldn't have done that.
Do I take a AC penalty because I charged? Is that, am I remembering that right?
Yeah, if you did charge, you're at -2, so he did barely wing you for 5.
Yeah.
Sare, 3 enemies dead around you, 1 enemy dead 35 foot north, and then the nearest enemy that's still a threat is in melee with Holden 40 feet north, but then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 more of them 60 feet north up the pier.
Okay.
And the melee is ever so steadily moving north onto the pier.
Okay, the one with Holden, how hurt is he?
He is mildly hurt.
And Holden is staggered, yay?
Yeah, they all just got staggered.
Just means I can't move and attack.
Oh, I'm just screwed up my character sheet.
No.
My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
No.
Nor.
So you'll still be able to defend yourself, Holden? You're not completely
Oh, yeah.
defensive?
Oh, he's fine. He's only in melee with one person at the moment.
Dagger just means you can't move and attack. You can only do one.
Okay. I'll move past Holden and go towards the 3 guys.
Okay.
Further on down.
That's going to be a 50-foot move for you. If you want to attack this turn, it would have to be a charge, or if you want to just position this turn, you can be anywhere amongst them.
Yeah, I'll position this turn.
Okay, you position. You're in prime sneak attack position next turn.
What action is it to sleight of hand steal shit?
It's usually at least a move action, depending on how much stuff you're stealing.
Okay. Just curious.
Is my spiritual sword with me?
It is.
Okay.
And it can be directed to a target up to 100 feet away.
To put it up here and start going after these guys.
Okay. Take a swing. And then you can also move Ree wherever you like. Up to one single move.
Awesome.
That's going to hit this target. He is getting stabbed by a ghostly floating rapier. He is dismayed by this. Meanwhile, underwater, Vaughn is... You're pretty sure he meant to throw at the enemy, and he hit him. This guy 5 foot back to safety, directly next to Sarah. This is going to provoke if you want to swing now, but I figure you probably don't.
Nah.
Okay, it would expose you to a lot of other attacks.
He 5 foot and attack? If he's staggered? Okay.
He fires... He hits Xiaofeng with that one.
Okay.
For daring to question my tactical validity. Whaler miss. Whaler run down the gangway. Can't quite get to combat. Kale, come down the gangway. Militia, get in there.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Miss.
God damn. Who is this guy? What the fuck is he doing over there?
He is tearing them apart.
It's like some 12th level character from some long-ended campaign. Just beating the shit out of slavers in a back alley. Look at him! 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. It's not even hasted.
And that could simply be dual wielding and 2 standard attacks.
Says he's got flurry on there.
Yeah.
Does say flurry.
Mm-hmm.
Just you wait. I bet he did all of that with his right hand, and I'm right. It's all from his base attack. He just gets to punch with his right hand.
It's just
4 times
16th level defending this town here.
you know, he likes what he likes.
He's amazing level, and this is where he chose to retire. Okay, Holden, I think I hit you for that one.
Was that on me?
Yeah, he stumbles backwards down the pier, staggered, and blasts you.
Yeah, that hits.
Point blank. Hard to miss with a pistol at that range. That's gonna miss.
5-foot step up.
Hell yeah.
And stab Xiaofeng. No,
Hell yeah.
Just out of reach.
Payback's a bitch.
That's gonna hit for a lot. He's very hurt. Great shot. He's already decided that he doesn't want to sword fight you. He wants to pistol you, and that just confirmed it for him. But definitely pistoling you is the way. Man comes running down the pier, taking careful aim with his pistol. Fires a bullet somewhere within 20 feet of Riviera. Jesus, 5 foot away from the 4 brawler attacks per turn. Shoot said brawler for 8. Got him. Shoot town militia. He's been alive at 3 hits for way too long. There we go. Drop him. Nope.
Did exactly 3.
Strikes the enemy in front of Holden with her slingshot for 4. Moves up. He's going to be at -2. No, he's got single range increment to Xiaofeng. Touch 15.
It's
damn it, Owlbear. Whaler leans over the side and stabs the guy that's in the water fighting Owlbear. They're real good at throwing harpoons down in the water. That's what they do. They're less good at doing it on land. Storgrim.
Yep. I will 5 foot up.
Oh, God, you guys. Fucking stop.
I was kind of fucking around a little bit. Instead of a shield bashing Xiaofeng off the pier. But
You
yeah,
almost did it.
He deserves it.
Thanks for getting in. Riviera says, thank you for getting in my single range increment. This guy's now rethinking his gun duel. Let's see, do you even have...
Next round, Vaughn.
Roger. I don't even know if we have anything to shoot at, aside from that poor fucker over there. I want to blast these guys next to the party.
Imani dives into the water, landing dagger first onto the man that Owlbear is fighting. Starts wildly stabbing into the water at the man. Finally a hit from those assholes. And
see.
Is your
Next
staggered
round.
turn, or did you make your save? Or did you
No,
not
I
get
failed
hit?
my save. I'm staggered.
Okay, well.
What is staggered? You only get.
You
like,
only
a
get
single
your
or a
standard
move?
action.
Okay.
We still let you 5 foot, though.
Gosh. What am I gonna do? Ooh, I have no idea where Sarah is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely time for lightning bolt and fireball.
No, it's so much worse for Sarah.
I think I know what's coming.
I can catch
Glitter bomb.
all of them in glitter
Yeah.
dust.
Oh!
And also, unknowingly, Sarah.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey, a bird! Whoops!
Oh my god. Sarah, make a will save. You've been glitter dusted by your own party.
Sorry!
Well, see here, we've been glitter dusted.
18.
You make your save. You're not blinded. They all are, though. Holy shit. 3 of them just
okay.
got blinded. Well, it's pretty bad for them. They were doing well with their pistols, and now they can't fire them.
Sorry, Sarah. Works out though. They still can't see you.
And she can. Yeah, that's true. I got sneak attack against all of them. Oh, that's a
Natural 1. Failure.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Frontline melee, she positions here so she doesn't get the enemy included. Holden, Storgrim, and Xiaofeng, you are healed 8.
Yay! Cool.
And so is Owlbear and this whaler. Bent Beak gets shot for 7. Xiaofeng, you narrowly missed the glitter dust fun. What do you do?
Well, now that I see Sarah there, cancel my original plan, which was I was going to run up further and do the AoE again. But
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was going to go like right here and this bam.
This is so much friendly fire. I wish Gavrilla was here to enjoy it.
Yeah. So I will instead move here. Then I'm gonna try to reposition the dude next to me. So that would be CMB. Oof, probably not. I think there's like a +1 for that.
These guys have a CMD of 16.
Asshole. Okay, so first one failed. Then I will move again. Let's see. Where do I want to move? I'll just move again. Shit, where is it? Not there. Oh, is there like a wall there? This is like he's down below me?
It's a step down.
Okay. Because I was trying to move here.
It's like 4 feet, 3 or 4 feet down. Everyone
Okay.
in this combat has acrobatics, so we're not really worrying about little things like that.
Okay, it's not letting me move here.
Oh, well, this map has
Or
some
maybe I
lines
have
on
the
it that
wrong
are...
thing.
No, there's
Let's see.
silly lines. Silly
Okay.
lines are going away, though. Go ahead.
Cool.
So many silly lines.
Yeah. So I'll move there, and then I'm gonna try to reposition them again. Screw it. 29.
Got him.
To move them, and does that? How much is? You said it was 16. I think if I beat it by 10,
Every
I can move them
5, you
10
beat it
feet?
by... Yeah, you get an extra square for every 5 feet you beat it by.
Okay. Yeah. So
Throw
I'm
them
just
in the
gonna
water.
move there, and then no. Well,
Do it. Take
that
some out.
makes
All right.
sense. Yeah. Shove them to the water. Good idea. So, yep. Grab them by the hair and just fling them.
Violently grab this young man by his dreads and chuck him into the water. And he hangs on to, and the last thing he says, "My powder!" And then he goes in the water.
Nice. And then I still have a 5 foot after that. I
Okay.
think. So I'll just 5 foot this way.
That will hit. Nope. That will hit. Miss from Bolty.
Alrighty. Tis my turn. Let me, I guess I could still try to jolt him again.
Yeah.
Um.
Their touch AC is, well, it depends on which one you shoot. Who's your target? This one? Okay.
Yeah.
His touch AC is 13. You barely miss. There's like 2 or 3 of you that have not hit in like 3 rounds. It's impressive.
Yeah. Kind of depressing, but that's okay.
This guy is blinded by glitter dust. He gets, I think, does he get a save every round against glitter dust blindness?
Yeah.
Did he just walk into my sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
sword
wanders into Riarka's sword and dies.
Yeah.
GG, it's over. You can make a new character.
Yes.
He remains blind. He takes a blind swipe at Sha Feng. Does not hit your armor class. Sarah, on the one hand, you are covered head to toe in glitter and may not turn invisible again. You have -20 to stealth checks. On the other hand, there are 3 enemies within 5 feet of you who are blind and therefore flat-footed to you.
I'm sorry and you're welcome.
You see Sarah look back at Vaughn with surprise and then resignation. And then she realizes she's glittered and kind of enjoys it, does a little dance, and then fucking baseball swings at the nearest guy.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Crit confirms. Slams through this guy. He does not see it coming. Nearly disembowels him. Cuts half of his armor off. Blood sprays across the docks here. He is from 100% to 3 HP. 1 shot from Sarah.
Did you get the sneak attack too?
Yeah. It's all in it. They have a lot of HP, but there went most of it.
And then, still dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
Key pool. Oh. But, well, their armor class is dog shit. Okay. She puts him down. He's dead. She takes 2 huge swings at this guy, and he's cut to pieces. Very nicely done. Ninja's pretty bullshit.
God damn.
31 acrobatics. She's a good dancer.
How are these 2 looking?
They are covered in glitter. This one is wounded. This one is not.
Wounded one's within range of 2 friends, so we'll go for the unwounded one.
Okay.
Hasn't been hit yet.
Okay. That's going to... Well, since he's blinded from glitter dust, his touch AC is 8, so you hit.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh my god.
I guess
Always
move up
forget.
a bit.
Hell yeah. Move on up.
Try to get closer to helping them.
Holden, a harpoon comes over your right shoulder and stabs straight into this enemy in front of you, nearly killing him.
Noise.
Your crewman, Cale Broadwick, comes tumbling down the... Conchobar, pipe it down a little. Cale comes ripping down the pier with a cutlass and completely misses this enemy and gets in Storgrim's way a little bit. Ooh, that's a big crit.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Militia killed one of the pistolmen. Oh, you're within 5 feet. How about you have some of this?
Natural 1. Failure.
Down. Another harpoon comes over your shoulder, Holden, with a good shot, and drops this guy. The whalers are just frantically stabbing harpoons over the top of you into this guy, and he drops. That guy's dead. You don't get a turn when you're dead. This guy crits your
Natural
whaler for
20.
9.
Roll out.
Alright, well, that guy's dead. Going to flank.
Great shot. Totally connects for huge damage. He was not ready for that. Okay, Conchobar. Backing that off. Nope. Yep, changed his mind about having a gunfight with Riviera out on the pier and is running up the pier, the other direction. Drops this militiaman. He is down. Nails the guy Holden's fighting for 3. This guy blindly swings it. Well, let's see if he makes a save. He would like to not be blind anymore. He is not indeed blind anymore.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Stabs Holden. 13. Not great. Do you want to parry?
Yes, please.
Ooh. Very successful parry and riposte for a truckload. Ouch. He's nearly dead from that. Conchobar really likes this song.
It was on a cold and stormy night. The snow was on.
Okay. Nope. The beautiful combination of your hype tracks and Conchobar singing. It's
Yep.
so beautiful.
Go for an attack there. There we go.
Ooh.
Tim.
Okay. You hit. He takes 20 and is nearly dropped by that. Huge. Riviera, still hanging on with her legs to the bowsprit, spins around, hangs upside down, and takes this shot upside down back towards Jarl's combat. Drops this guy.
Damn.
Tortugan fires at this guy that Riviera was in a gunfight with, who's running. He's just sprinting full speed down the pier, and he gets blasted from the side. They deliberately fire it kind of partially into the water so the explosion doesn't hit the building, and it throws this guy violently up against the wall. You hear a laugh from the bow crew.
The bow crew made that shot? These
Yep.
three here?
Mm-hmm.
Give them a big thumbs up. Fist pump. Good shot, boys.
Okay.
You can charge through teammates. I charge through teammates.
Sure.
More glitter.
No, not more glitter. Does this guy look like he's giving it up?
Which guy?
This guy who's got 4 hits. and
He's
is surrounded
blind,
by-
and yeah, he's pretty messed up.
I found my spine on the dead
Yeah,
fire.
Conchobar. Fucking rip it.
From a tealwood
This is Vaughn singing as he running, sprinting, PUBG jump punches this dude in the noggin.
He's down. God, I remember that stupid punch. God, that was the dumbest mechanic. Or the frying pan, the running frying
Yep.
pan.
Both were an instant kill.
Oh,
Good game.
deeply stupid.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was
Oh my god, Conchobar approaching. Walk away.
Yeah, it's a bit too. Man, she fires all the way across the bay and hits the same guy the cannon just hit with her crossbow. Great shot by Sandara.
Damn.
Okay. Things are not going well for them over here. But they are hurting Bentbeak. This guy gets to climb out of the water. Which he does, and his powder is wet, so he can't fire his musket pistol. He draws his sword.
Alright. I move. I try to reposition him again.
Oh no. Fuck you.
Wait.
Oh!
Hold
He's
on. It's +1.
He has a 17 CMD. He does get to his feet, and he's like, no! No!
Okay. Well, luckily this is
You-
part of a flurry, so I'm gonna try again.
Get him.
And
The first one was a feint, that's all.
there we
Oh my
go,
god.
19.
You try to double hand shove him again, and he grabs your arms and goes, no! And you just violently sidekick his legs out from underneath him, and he falls, bangs his hip on the edge of the dock, and falls back into the water.
Nice. And then I 5 foot over the ledge to stomp his feet if he tries to climb back up.
Amazing.
Or stomp his hands.
Amazing. Nope.
They just wanted to attack a poor helpless port and enslave everyone.
Yeah. Why you guys gotta be so mean about it?
It's just doing awful shit.
Because we're the pirates.
Explodey time.
Bolty starts shooting him as he's trying to climb out.
Okay. So, I'm gonna move up a bit,
'Kay.
and the only one that I think I can hit is this one over here. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up and then jolt him.
Get him.
So
That hits. He
Nice.
takes 8, and you see he's very frustrated. He's been kicked in the water twice, can't fire his pistol. He's now being shot from over here and electrocuted from over here. And Sarah is above him on the docks looking down at him.
Looking fabulous.
Yeah, looking very
yes,
glittery.
Dancing.
Mother.
Yes, what's going on around me?
All the enemies are dead except for this one that there's 2 in the water. One is being beaten to death underwater by Owlbear, and the other one's right in front of you. Xiaofeng has shoved him off the pier twice. He's now being shot by Buhan and Bolty.
Yeah, Sarah shrugs and starts moving away.
Okay, you want to move up the pier towards the other combat, which is
Yep.
happening somewhere in the town, 250 feet northwest of you.
Yep, I'll move that way.
Okay. We're gonna pause at the end of this turn. It's about 6 more people. Or
How
7.
far can I move, Toby?
You've got this whole pier in front of you, so you could go max speed for her, which is huge.
Yeah, I'll do that.
She can run 100 feet up the pier.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Re.
I will stop at this one.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
Got him. I don't think that thing has missed
Woo.
once.
Heh, love that.
Also has not missed. Crit.
Natural
He's
20.
talented.
Roll out.
Oh, the guy in the water?
Yep.
Got him in his eyes.
Right in the eye, bitch.
See, he's cool.
The whalers step over here and they're like, no, 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 this is how you stab a creature in the water. And they fucking nail this guy for 8.
Nice.
Kale's like, where's the action? I haven't gotten any action yet. Jumps in the water on top of Owlbear and this guy, punching him also. And does not connect. Wait, no, the guy's suffering because he's in the water. Yep. Storgrim, if you want any of them alive, you better say so soon, because 4 people are punching this man underwater.
We can let these guys take care of that. There's other guys up ahead we can grab for questioning.
Hard cut and this dude beating them all straight to death.
Yeah, just to the tune of that song.
There are no prisoners, my lord.
Sending them all down under.
Yeah.
His hype track is 3 different parts of the chorus of that song, and it randomizes every time, and it's gone in
really?
perfect sequence.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Man, you getting fancy with this shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
The guy in the water is killed by the whalers repeatedly stabbing him with harpoons as Owlbear holds him.
Jeez, that's so fucked up.
Shouldn't
He's
have
just
been-
been like group drowned and stabbed and shitted on
And
for like
shit thrown in his face.
yeah, for what, like a
he
minute?
did just take a shit crit to the face.
Although, even though he was a slaver, he was probably born in a part of the world on a trajectory where all he could do realistically was be a slaver.
Oh yes,
Slave.
Tim's
So now
honing in
he's
on the theme of the campaign now. That's good.
now he's being held up and speared. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care why he became a slaver.
time for nuance.
Plutonium don't choose to be plutonium, baby.
Graham, it's time for nuance. Okay, so we will pause there. Conchobar, shut the fuck up.
The episode title.
And just
Conchobar, shut the
Shut the
fuck
fuck.
up.
Okay, I vote that for the title.
I vote that too.
I'll make it STFU. YouTube, won't let me.
STFU. Oh boy.
We'll pause there, but just so you guys appreciate, the man who is beating the brakes off of slavers over on the beach is named Bentbeak Charney, and this is his gorgeous art, which I made in Photoshop. And no, Midjourney cannot normally draw someone with a broken nose. I had to Photoshop it.
Wait, let me take a look.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen a face that more said, brawler?
No.
No.
Yeah, I can see where you photoshopped it.
Short
but-
hair, neck tattoos, broken nose, looks kind of dumb, looks irritated. That's a brawler.
You guys will, when you meet him, you'll recognize that he is a pirate of the Fever Sea, like you. He is one of the 3 lords of this Goat's Head town, and you've heard of his name, Captain Bentbeak Charney. And you've heard of his ship, although his ship is not visible in the bay here, and the 2 other ships that protect this bay were not here. That's why they were kind of vulnerable. But we'll figure all that out next time. And it's a maybe, if I have the guns mechanism working for the ships next week, I would like to spend maybe an hour just blowing each other up with ships and cannons and talking about game balance and the degree to which we all enjoy getting nautical. We got a little bit nautical this week. The ship combat will get a little more nautical, and if that's too nautical for you, I'd be glad to hear that. We can back it down a notch. Okay?
A nautical.
Getting naughty, Cal.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Also, I have come up with a bit of a thing for it's not quite the crew catchphrase I want for when we join and stuff, but I was gonna do this on my next turn, but I'll go ahead and mention it here so we can kind of remember. It's
Sure.
going to be Thorgan's going to shout as he's moving forward down the pier. He would call out for the pillagers, meaning the second, the more ship crew, to free the slaves, while the knives, i.e., the PCs and the main fighters, continue forward.
Okay.
I love that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It'd be like pillagers to the galley, free the slaves, knives forward.
It actually makes a lot of sense to me if you guys are ever in boarding action or raiding a town the way these slavers are, to where you're like the PCs go and fight the guards, and the pillagers just grab whatever and throw it on the ship in case you guys need to retreat.
Exactly. I mean, it's we
That is
don't
some
overload
pirate
you
shit.
that much, but at the same time, they're sort of in the area if we need some extra backup.
Well, that's the other thing I want you guys to think about is I deliberately made this combat really big with your entire crew, the bad guy's entire crew, and town's crew. And so if you felt like your turns were coming a little too slow, we can keep the combat smaller. But if you felt like this was fast enough, I am taking some steps to make it even faster. But
I was going to tease you because I was going to say, hey, Toby, don't you remember several years ago you said you'd never run a fight like this again?
yeah, but we got better at it. Foundry got better at it. I got better at it. You guys got quicker at your turns. As long as when your turn comes around, you don't pull an Enrique. No, I'm just kidding. And
Whoa! Unnecessary roughness. 20
That's
on
fair.
penalty. What
No,
the fuck?
true.
I bring it on myself.
Pulling a Vaughn was a lot worse. We just were staggered in the middle of a melee.
Yeah,
We could
that's
continue
true.
on.
Yeah, Enrique
Vaughn completely
staggered
undermined.
everybody, and then there was so much friendly fire today. Fuck, we're lucky that.
Glitter dust
A lot of nat ones.
Let the record show that Tortugan did not friendly fire anybody.
I was just thinking, I was like, Vaughn has no idea where Sarah is. He would
Yeah.
absolutely
it made
blind
perfect
those
sense.
guys.
Yeah.
Well, Tortugan is a better person than any of us.
Yeah, he's a good
So-
dude.
Yeah.
And he's not even a person.
If only he were
Well,
a dude at all.
he may not be a human, but I respect his personhood.
If he had feelings, he might be grateful.
Well, he doesn't need to be grateful.
Yeah.
I just love him.
El Tortugan es muy bien.
God.
I slightly prefer the smaller fights,
Yeah.
but
I like both. The smaller fights are good because it's more invested. The bigger fights are dramatic.
Yeah.
So, a mix is good. I would probably do at most.
No, we won't do this all the time.
60-40. Yeah, 60-40.
It's-
Smaller fights to bigger fights.
this one at least we got through it. That one where we did the fort was crazy.
Yes.
That one was super slow. At least this one, we did get through most of it in a session.
I
so.
learned a lot from that one, and actually the stuff that Josh and I have developed for his characters where things just roll instead of popping up the option screen, because most of the time you don't change the options. I have my NPCs to where if I click their weapon, it just fires. So I reduce my number of clicks so I get faster, and I kind of just make more snap decisions for bad guys instead of thinking too hard about them.
I would love if I could
Being
make
lower
my
level,
own flurry.
We've got
Sorry.
less options, less things that require multiple steps and all that sort of stuff too. So that speeds it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could learn how to do both the flurry rolls in one thing, probably should be easy, right? Is this I don't know. If I could set up an attack for that, that would save me time. So I'm
You
not
can set up
clicking
you can
twice.
just set it up as a multi-attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's see.
I'll have to look that up.
Your
That's exactly what it did
this
with
is on
Romcat.
rolling C or unarmed combat.
Rolling C. So yeah, with that attack, but I'd also sometimes want to do CMB stuff within it. So I'd want 2 versions or maybe 4 versions, so I could have CMB first and attack, or attack and CMB.
Now if you full attack with rolling C, you get that.
Okay,
So
sweet.
if you
So
want
then
to
I could just do that, say where I'm moving and attacking, and roll it, and it'd be done.
totally, yeah. Save yourself some clicks, and we'll call that one. It'll even be named Flurry. So when you trigger it, you get that.
Yeah, because I wanted to check to make sure he wasn't getting the multi-attack penalty.
I think I need it actually. It needs to be a -2 on that because I don't have the that's the earliest level of brawler.
Ah.
That should have -2 on both of them.
Well,
if I'm attacking.
We can put a conditional on there that you can check a box. We'll make it as quick as we can. Where is? But yeah, when we.
I just always feel like mine takes a little longer. So that's what I was
you're
thinking.
doing fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, when we do this, we will come to a screen like this. I think you guys might still need your regular tokens, so we'll throw those up there. But what I'm going to do is bring out some ships, and I plan to have controls for you too, Josh. You're not escaping responsibility for this fucking mess. But we're going to take the big ships including the Chelish Navy frigates and the other scary stuff, and blast away at each other with it. And there'll be Taldan Navy stuff, there'll be pirate stuff, there'll be a bunch of ships, and we will just blow each other up with them and see how we do.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll have crews on them already, so they'll have a competent crew in place that can shoot and fight and move. And we will just move around and shoot each other and see what we think of the game balance. Okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Well, see you guys next time then.
Goodbye, everybody.